Hoje os gringos reagem a Gilberto, Vitube, Juliette, Fiuk e outros participantes do BBB 21. Brevemente, antes de saber o que o Jason achou da Carol Conká, preciso agradecer o Cambly, que apresenta Amigo Gringo Responde e está apresentando este episódio do Reação Gringa. Cambly, para quem não assiste Amigo Gringo Responde, é uma plataforma que te conecta com professores de inglês 24 horas por dia, são todos falantes nativos, pode fazer pelo aplicativo, pelo site, e é só usar o link na descrição, o código que está aparecendo aqui, para ganhar uma aula de graça ou 50% nos planos anuais. Gringos! Are you familiar with the reality show Big Brother?
I am.
Do you remember what happens on that show at all?
Well, yeah, it's a whole bunch of people locked in a house, and they do stuff, and they film it, and it goes on television, and a lot of them hook up and fight and stuff.
And then I guess they get eliminated as they go along.
Right, it's like a contest with no contest.
What we're going to have you do is a cruel task. We're going to have you watch the opening sequence of Big Brother Brazil, the current season, and pass judgment on the participants, knowing nothing about this. It goes pretty fast. The first time, I just want you to pronounce everybody's name. Then we'll go through one by one and talk about them for a few seconds each.
Arthur!
I'm not sure I would trust a guy who wears a muscle shirt but has the name of an accountant.
Arthur! Ooh, looking sideways, looking to camera. I assume he likes to play pranks on people and is kind of the goofball of the show.
He's the bad boy. I don't think people like him. You could just tell with just shaking his head. Like he wasn't even looking at the camera. He was too cool for school.
Arthur is the bro douchebag guy. He's the bro down. Yo, bro, what's up, bro? You want to drink, bro? Let's drink, bro. You got some Red Bull and Heineken? Let's do this, bro. Jägermeister. That's who he is.
From what I heard from people, and everyone will correct me in the comments, I'm sure, he was hated at the beginning because he treated one of the women poorly. But now he's sort of gotten back into the public's good graces.
So he's a bro who found the light. Fuck.
Fiuk.
Fiuk? Is that his name?
Yeah.
It would be a hard name to get through standards and practices in America.
Fiuk you.
Yeah, it's tough when that's probably how his parents named him. They just looked at him and said that.
So in a typical American teen movie, he's like the outsider that's still good looking, but everybody's like, he's so weird because he has facial hair and a V-neck and a necklace made out of leather like a weirdo. But he's so hot in the end. And then the audience is like, he was attractive the whole time, guys. But I think that's how he is. And I'm willing to bet he probably thinks things are much deeper than they really are. Like, he's the kind that would look at a double rainbow and cry.
Oh, he's like the punk rock bad boy, I want to say. You know, like the surfer guy. I feel like he's very like, just go with the flow. You know, not to, he wants to win, but he's not going to screw over his big brother mate for it.
Oh my gosh, he looks like a wannabe musician with like his long hair and necklace and deep V. I feel like he probably likes to serenade the ladies on a guitar if he has one. Just like total like stay away from him vibes.
One person wrote to me, he smokes and cries. That's mostly what he does.
So he's French.
If you say he also writes poetry, then that's basically teenage me.
Is this teenage you? He apparently has many children out of wedlock.
No. I couldn't even get one girlfriend. Which is part of the reason I cried and wrote poetry. Gilberto.
He looks like an accountant. He comes across as a very straight up, basic sort of individual to me.
Look, I gotta say, Gilberto walks in there like he just got done with a day at work and is happy to see his child. The vibe this guy's giving off is a little like, you know what? I want to tell you how my day went, and I feel like you're gonna listen, and I feel like you're gonna sit in a recliner, and I'm gonna sit on the couch, and then we're gonna just watch a sitcom together.
I don't like him. Something about his shirt. He seems a little too smug for me. I feel like he would screw over his castmate in a heartbeat to win money.
He was accepted to a PhD program in economics in the United States, I believe at Penn, and he doesn't know it yet. The rest of the world knows, but he's still locked in that house incommunicado.
Good for him, man. That's a good school.
And the one word people use in Brazil, many people use him, is alto astral, which means he just gives off great vibes. He's just like the kind of guy you want to be around.
He does. Like, anybody who's an economist and can have that smile, that's a dude you want to be around, because it's not that outlook.
He's the comic relief. I feel like he comes in and he's cracking the jokes. He's making the jokes about everything. Whether they're funny or not, he's got a joke.
I think that's more or less incorrect. From what I've heard, first of all, people love him. They say he's a very sweet guy. He is gay. He apparently is a reformed Mormon, used to be a Mormon, but still religious. One part of the first gay kiss ever on Big Brother, apparently.
Respect for you, Gilberto.
Season 21, you got your first gay kiss. I mean, look, there's a lot of gay men who didn't have their first gay kiss till 21.
Oh, that's a good point. And also, he apparently came up with this catchphrase:
Brazil tas lascado. Ciao, Luis.
Ciao.
Ciao, Luis. He looks like he's from the 70s.
He's wearing sort of a half sleeveless shirt. I feel like I would have wanted to commit to either sleeves or not sleeves, but he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go right down the middle. I'm gonna do half sleeves.
Now that I look at him, he's the jokester. Gilberto isn't. This is the guy that's playing pranks, cracking jokes, and trying to have a good time no matter what the cost is.
Ooh, so he looks like a wild one. He kind of looks a little high there when he's going like, so I could see him smoking, partying. I feel like he can get himself into some trouble. I wouldn't trust him. He looks trickery to me.
He looks like he knows how to surf, so I could hang with it. He looks like a dude I could hang with.
Oh, he was really well liked, but now he's become a little fake and tried to manipulate people. So people are split on him at this point.
Really? All right.
But I feel like he came from maybe a lower economic status than maybe some of the other members.
Interesting.
And I think it's just because he was wearing a plain gray T-shirt that doesn't have all the sleeve yet. Like he couldn't afford all the sleeves on the gray shirt.
Juliet.
I feel like she comes off very sweet, but has a dark side.
She looks like your classic beautiful woman who I assume, given the little bit of tidbits you fed me, is playing games with all the guys and maybe all the girls.
Look, I gotta be honest, again, with the Shakespeare thing, whenever I see that, I'm like, I feel like she makes bad decisions in love.
I think that might potentially be happening now on the show, from what I
Is
understand.
it? Well, she's only holding up to her namesake. I mean, if she makes bad choices, is it her fault or was she destined?
She is the flirt. She's the one that's flirting with all the boys, though she doesn't go do anything with them, but she's the flirt because she likes the attention.
Interesting.
What's weird is as I'm watching this for Brazilian Big Brother, and I'm thinking, oh, she's sort of an all-American girl.
Yeah, it's
all
really
South
interesting.
American.
It's a good thing. It's a good observation. She actually is probably the most beloved character.
Really?
She's gained 22 million social media followers, I think on Instagram, I'm not sure, in the course of the show.
Yeah.
And she is the favorite to win.
She comes off as somebody who's sort of subdued, but seems to make bad love choices, which is going to get a lot of people on your side.
So Juliet, overwhelmingly, well, first of all, she's a lawyer and makeup artist.
Okay, those are two common professions that are shared.
She's by far the most popular and most beloved of all the characters, apparently.
I can see why.
Everyone is like, we're gonna be seeing her forever. She's gonna be like a TV host.
I can see that, and I'm jealous, but I want her to be a TV show host. So in 15 years, we can do a reaction video to her show.
Carol Conka, baby.
Carol Conka.
Carol, I mean, she's got the shaved head. She looks a little fierce and punk, and she's also got the bitch, don't fuck with me smile, smirk.
Well, I gotta say, easily the best name on the show.
Do you know what it means?
No.
It literally means Carol with a K.
Oh, that's cool. She got some sass to her. I feel like she's Juliet's rival.
I will say anybody that tells you immediately in their name how to spell their name, not a huge fan of somebody who corrects me before I'm wrong.
She puts off that tough exterior with the shaved head and the half dominatrix outfit. like she just got back from professional wrestling practice.
Okay.
But I'm willing to bet she's the teddy bear. She's the sensible, reasonable one that has the level head.
That was very well constructed. It's just not the actual reality.
Oh.
She, believe it or not, has the lowest approval rating of the public of any participant in Big Brother history.
Oh, man. I like you, Carol.
Well, she got eliminated quite early because she apparently humiliated one of the other players. We'll see the other player later that she humiliated. And she's actually some sort of a model or actor or something like that. And she actually, some of her contracts were canceled because she's been such a jerk on the show that they don't want her representing their company anymore.
Yeah. So canceled with a K. Lucas Penteado.
Lucas Penteado. He looks 13. He looks like he's either too young for this show or a comedian.
Beatboxer, like, does comedy stand-up routine sort of deal is the vibe I'm getting.
Lucas looks like somebody that I would want to be a best friend and hang out with.
Yeah.
He looks like he's fun.
I feel like I would like him a lot. Hat game strong. He's got that kind of hat tilt to the side. A big smile. I feel like we'd be buddies in the house.
I don't know too much about him because he's the one that Carol was torturing, and he actually left. I understand he left the show. He asked to leave.
I think that's good. Like, even if you're doing a show, like, respect yourself enough not to be not to be humiliated by other people. I like that.
Polka.
She looks like she's angry at me right off the bat. And I got to be honest with you. I know me. She's got a lot of reasons, but she doesn't know me. So it's very confusing for me.
Polka. Oh, man. She's trying hard to seduce with those eyes.
I don't know what to say without being disrespectful. She's got the eyes. Like, I feel like she's the one that she sees something she wants, she takes it. And she's manipulative. She uses her wily ways to get what she wants. Mostly from the opposite gender.
One person said all she ever does is sleep and cry.
Yeah, better than smoking and crying. I agree. Like, I'd rather sleep and cry than smoke and cry. Sleeping's nice.
I don't know too much about her. One person said all she does is sleep and cry.
Great traits for a reality TV show.
VTube.
VTube.
VTube on YouTube. She looks fun. I like her.
VTube, is she younger than like, she looks really young too.
I don't know. She is a YouTuber.
But anybody who just takes on the name of the thing that they're doing, that would be like calling myself Jasonstagram.
She looks like she's just barely old enough to be out of high school, and based on her name, I'm assuming she is a vlogger.
She looks like cute, but but smart enough to play the game. Because she's like, she's cute. She got the cool tattoos, got the nice smile. But deep down, she knows, like, I'm winning this money.
She was in grade school. She was the popular girl that as she got older decided, I'm going to get some tattoos and be risky and rough. But she couldn't get over her adorable cutie nature. So she's like that. And that's what makes her do so well, because people are like, she's cute and adorable, but she has tattoos. So we know she's an adult.
She is the most manipulative person there. In fact, she's been so successful being manipulative, she's still on the show, but everyone dislikes her who's watching. So the people in the show still like her because they don't know what she's been doing behind the scenes.
Okay. If she's going to be manipulative, then she should change her name to VTube Algorithm. Because that's the manipulative part.
That's very good. So I need one for you to pick to be your partner and one to be your friend.
I love the tattoos. I got a little soft spot in my heart. I don't care if she's playing people. VTube, will you marry me?
Since my girlfriend would hate me dating anyone, I would go for the one that I would have the shortest relationship with. And that would probably be Carol Conka or Poka.
I would see what was up with Joa. Yeah, Joa or Ko. I'd be I'd say hi to each of them.
YouTube or Juliet.
You know that YouTube is the manipulative one and Juliet's the one that's most beloved, but are you going...
but now that I do it, it's got to be Sarah, the smile.
All right, who's your friend?
It'd be an oddball pairing, but I think me and Acrobiano, I think we'd be boys. I think when we met each other, people would be like, "No, these two ain't gonna get along," and I'd be like, "You know what, dude? let's do this thing.
The one I'd want to be my friend is what is it, Gilberto? First of all, you told me he's smart on top of being cool and just chilled out. Right, I like him.
You said Camilla was like pretty even-keeled, not
Yeah.
playing people.
Apparently so.
I'd hang out with her. I like that idea, hanging out
Okay.
with people who aren't going to backstab me.
So my friend is the guy that got ran off the show, Lucas
Lucas.
Penteado, which I said it like he was an Italian guy. Hey, Lucas Penteado.